Hello everyone, I am Dharmesh Agrawal. I welcome you all in our YouTube channel Prashant Chaturvedi. Friends, in today's session, we are going to discuss engineering mathematics syllabus, which is very important for those students who are preparing for the air traffic controller post. Before starting this session, firstly I want to introduce myself. I am Dharmesh Agrawal. I have completed my engineering and MTech in mechanical branch. I have been teaching since last 10 years. I had taught engineering mathematics to those students also who think maths is so much hard and they had fear about this subject in their mind. So students, I want to assure you all that after watching my all sessions of engineering mathematics, you will score good marks and the subject will become easy for you all. As we all know that this air traffic controller paper is total 120 marks, means this paper carries 120 marks, in which engineering mathematics section is of 30 marks. So out of 120 marks, there are 30 marks on engineering mathematics. So let's begin today's session. But before starting, if you like this session, please like, share and subscribe our channel more and more. So please be like, share and subscribe this channel more and more. And so please don't forget to share with your friends so that they can also take benefits of this session. Starting this session, I want to announce very important thing that LAKSHYA batch is starting from 10th December 2020, that is from tomorrow onwards. This batch is for both vacancies, that is ATC and AO, in which all the technical subjects will be taught and non-technical subjects are free for you all, and for technical subjects you have to pay some fees. In Lakshya batch, technical subjects you have to pay some fees. In Lakshya batch, all the technical subjects, that is physics, aviation industry, maths, engineering mathematics, and business management will be taught to you. So if you join this Lakshya batch, all technical portion will be covered. And I once again I assure you all that after joining the batch, you can easily crack your paper. And the cost of this batch is rupees 2500. I think this is not much amount for covering all the technical subjects. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you all will definitely join the. Many students ask us question that this batch will be in Hindi or English language. I want to tell you all that this batch will be in both languages, Hindi as well as in English. For English lecture, content will be in English and explanation is also in English. And for Hindi lectures, content will be in English, but explanation is in Hindi. Right, students? So, let's syllabus of engineering mathematics. In syllabus of engineering mathematics, first important unit of engineering mathematics is linear algebra. So, what they ask in linear algebra, I will tell you in details. Why we call this as a linear algebra? Algebra means Algebra means study of variables and the linear algebra means studying of the linear variables. So they ask question based on matrix and their properties. Okay, you should know the name of matrix. Suppose if the name of matrix is given, then what are its properties? Then we will see how to find determinants. What is the second order determinants, third order determinants and fourth order determinants. What are the properties of determinants? Then we will see inverse of matrix. They also ask the question based on inverse of matrix. Then rank of matrix, and rank of matrix is the most important topic of linear algebra. If you will know the rank and the properties of rank, you can solve many questions based on these properties only. Okay. After that, next topic is subspaces, bases and dimensions. Next topic is system of equation. In this, they ask you to find the solution of equation. And most of the times in linear algebra, they ask you the question what type of solution is that. So if the matrix is given in the form of Ax equal to B. Here A is the coefficient matrix. A is the coefficient matrix and B is the A is the coefficient matrix and B is the resultant matrix and X is the unknown variable and X is the unknown variable. So we have to calculate the value of X. But in most of the questions they will ask what type of solution. Generally there are two types of solution. First is consistent and second one is the inconsistent solution. In consistent solution, there are two types of solution in consistent solution. First one is the unique solution and another one is an infinite solution. In unique solution, we get the exact value of unknown variables. Means you get the exact answer of your unknown variables. Whereas in infinite many solution, we get values in terms of constant. Then next topic is eigenvalue and eigenvector. Okay, again it is an extension of use of rank of matrix. In this what we see ax in this what we see ax equal to lambda x. So if we change in this form a minus lambda I into x equal to 0. So this is nothing but the system of homogeneous equation. In this we have to calculate linearly dependent and linearly independent vectors. So here x is the vector and lambda is the lambda represent the eigenvalue and we have to solve this equation, and generally you know the properties of eigenvalue and eigenvectors. So many questions are based on the properties only. This is all about the second unit in engineering mathematics is calculus. So calculus means basis of functions. So question asked is what do you mean by function? What is the meaning of range, composite function and the type of different function? So generally we study the real calculus. So basically we study the real function. Okay. And in calculus generally we say single variate calculus. So for single variate we simply write fx equal to y. So y is a function of single variate x. So here x is the independent variable and y is the dependent variable. So here we will say that it is a system which has one independent variable and one dependent variable. If we write like this, y equal to function of x1, x2, x3, so on xn. This is known as multivariate calculus. So first we will study single variate calculus. Next we will study about basics of trigonometric relations. Friends, whenever we hear about trigonometry, we start thinking that what is sine theta, cos theta and what are the relation between and how to learn their relation or formulas. So when we study about this topic, I will tell you simple tricks so that you can easily learn the relations and formula of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta and so on. Next topic is concepts of limits, and then next is the continuity, then next is the differentiability and computing the derivatives. Okay, then we will study application of derivative. Students, there are generally four applications. First is the increasing decreasing function, second is the maxima and minima, third is the Taylor series expansion and last one is the mean value theorem. Generally question asked on mean value theorem. Then we will talk about partial derivative. So this is nothing but the concept of it if the variable is dependent. Partial derivative means if the variable means dependent variable is dependent on more than one independent variable, then it is called as partial derivative. If there is a one dependent variable and more than one independent variable, then it is called as partial derivative. Next is the total derivative. Next is the maxima and minima. This is the application of partial derivative. So next in calculus is integration, in which first is the theorems of integration calculus. There are 4 to 5 theorems which we will study in our further classes. Then next is the definite integration. In integration, there are two types of integration. First is the definite integral and the second one is the indefinite integral. Definite integral means integration a to b f of x into dx. So means they are giving you limit. Then you have to calculate the value of integral by simply putting these limits. Whereas in indefinite integral, they do not give you the limits. And after solving the integration, you have to add the constant, that is called as indefinite integral. Then next topic is application of integration. So first application is area under the curve, then volume of revolution, then length of curve. This is all about the calculus. So next unit we will see in is the differential equation, that is unit number 3. So the question asked based on the order and degree. Then solution of differential equation. Most of the time you find the question based on differential equation of first order and first degree. Okay. In this also there are other methods. First is the variable separable method. So you will find most of the question from this part. And the second one is the reducible to variable separable form. It is nothing but the homogeneous form. Next is the linear differential equation and the exact differential equation. Linear differential equation of nth order has two parts, general solution and particular solution. For general solution, we have to find auxiliary equation, and there are two methods which are used to calculate particular integral. Last topic of differential equation is equation reducible to linear equation with constant coefficient. So this is all. Our fourth unit is complex function. In this, first we will see what is iota and its property. Iota represented by small letters I. Iota means square root of -1. Square root of -1 is nothing but the iota. Next is the complex function. So first we have to divide it in complex variable, and second is the root of complex function. You find many questions based on that. Then limit of complex function, then singularity, then we will see what is analytic function, what is derivative of f of z, then we will see complex integration. Next topic we will see is Cauchy theorem and Cauchy integral formula. Then there are two series of complex terms. One is the Taylor series and other is a Lorentz series. Then zeros and singularities or poles of an analytic function, and based on that lastly we will study residue theorem. Okay, so this is all about the method. Our sixth unit is numerical method. First we have to understand what are the different methods in mathematics. There are two methods. First is the analytical method and second one is the numerical method. There are some drawbacks in analytical method. That's why we move to numerical method. In this, they ask question based on errors. Error can be absolute error or relative error. Then solution of system of linear equation. Then solution of non-linear algebraic equation by bisection method, regular falsi method, secant method, and Newton-Raphson method. Most important method is a Newton-Raphson method because this method is accurate. Okay. Then numerical integration by trapezoidal and Simpson rule. And last is the solution of ordinary differential equation. So there are Euler's method, Euler's modified method. There is implicit and explicit function. And next is the Runge method, Runge-Kutta method. Okay. So this is all about the numerical method. unit number 7, that is transform theory. First topic is Laplace transform. Here, first topic is Laplace transform. In engineering mathematics, first we talk about definition of Laplace transform and its formula and transforms of elementary function. We also study about properties of Laplace transform. There are 6 to 7 properties of a Laplace transform, and we will also solve many questions based on the properties, that is evaluation of integral by Laplace transform. Then inverse Laplace transform. There are three methods of inverse Laplace transform. First is the first method of partial fraction. For finding the inverse Laplace transform, first method is the partial fraction method. Second is the convolution theorem. Second one is the convolution theorem, and the third method is by using properties. By using properties. Then they ask you question based on unit step function, then second shifting properties, then unit impulse function, then periodic function, and the next topic of this unit is Fourier series. In this, we will study how to identify even and odd function. We will solve the problem based on that. And the last one is how to apply Dirichlet condition for the solution of Fourier series. And the last unit is second order linear differential equation. Friends, rarely some questions are asked on this unit. The first topic in this unit is classification of second order linear partial differential equation. Next is the undamped one dimensional wave equation, vibration of an elastic string. Next topic is one dimensional heat conduction equation, and the last topic is Laplace equation for a rectangular region. So this is all about the syllabus of. So friends, now onwards we will start our topics. If you find some useful information from this video, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching my friends. Thank you so much.